Desire of Ages, chapter 44, is the true sign. Leaving Tyre, he traveled through Sidon to the Sea of Galilee, passing through the region of Decapolis. It was in this region that the demoniacs of Gergesa had been healed. Here the people, once afraid, now gathered about him, and a deaf, stammering man was brought to him. Jesus did not, according to his custom, restore the man by a word only. Taking him apart from the multitude, Jesus put his fingers in his ears, touched his tongue, and looking up to heaven, he sighed. At the word, "Be opened," the man's speech was restored, and he published abroad the story of his cure. Jesus went up into a mountain, and the multitude came, bringing their sick and lame and laying them at his feet. He healed them all, and the people glorified the God of Israel. For 3 days they remained with him, and their food was spent. Jesus would not send them away fasting. Again he called upon his disciples to give them food. Again the disciples revealed their unbelief. They answered, "Whence can a man satisfy these men with bread here in the wilderness?" Yet at his command they brought 7 loaves and 2 fishes. The multitude were fed, and 7 baskets remained. 4,000 were thus refreshed, and he sent them away with glad and grateful hearts. Crossing to Magdala, he was met by Pharisees and Sadducees, united in enmity, asking for a sign from heaven. "O ye hypocrites," said Jesus, "ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?" The signs of his mission had already been given. The song of the angels, the star of the wise men, the voice from heaven, and the works of mercy testified of him. There shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. As Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the deep, so Christ would be in the heart of the earth. Every miracle he performed was a sign of his divinity. Yet these works of mercy were an offense to the leaders, for they revealed the character of God. When the message of truth is presented, many cry, "Show us a sign," but the gospel is not without a sign. Is it not a miracle to break free from Satan's bondage? When a soul is converted, loving God and keeping his commandments, the promise is fulfilled. Those who sought a sign had hardened their hearts. Jesus turned from them and in sorrowful silence crossed the lake with his disciples. As they came to the other side, he said, "Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees." But the disciples thought he referred to bread. He reproved them for their lack of understanding, reminding them of how he had fed the multitudes. The leaven of which he spoke was the subtle influence of false teaching. As leaven works unseen, so hypocrisy, if cherished, permeates the character. The scribes and Pharisees concealed the real tendency of their doctrines, instilling them artfully. These principles, once accepted, worked like leaven, transforming the life. The same danger exists today. Men explain the law of God to suit their practices, substituting human theories for divine precepts. The hypocrisy of the Pharisees sprang from self-seeking. The glorification of themselves was the object of their lives. This spirit blinded them to the purpose of Christ's mission. Even the disciples were not free from this danger. Though they had left all, they had not ceased to seek great things for themselves. This spirit led to strife and hindered their understanding. As leaven causes decay, so self-seeking works ruin in the soul. Among the followers of Christ today, how often is service marred by the desire to exalt self? The longing for human approval leads to the substitution of human traditions for the commandments of God. Take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees. The religion of Christ is sincerity. Only the Spirit of God can banish self-seeking and hypocrisy. When faith leads us to seek God's glory rather than our own, it is of the right order. Father, glorify thy name was the keynote of Christ's life, and it must be ours as well. He commands us to walk even as he walked, and hereby we know that we know him if we keep his commandments. 1 John 2:6-3. This chapter is based on Matthew 15:21-28, Mark 7:24-30,